What's up, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Smart Tech. Today's video is brought to you guys by Miccus Audio. Now, they make a variety of interesting Bluetooth products, and you guys may have heard of them from Amazon due to them making the RTX long-range adapter. Now, Micus, of course, has been around since 2008, and their original product was this cool device that could basically increase the amount of range on your Bluetooth devices. Now, what a lot of people ended up using this for is maybe hi-fi audio setups, or even just connecting it to their TV so they could have range all through their, not only house, but yard, because it did increase their range to maybe like 100 feet. Well, they're back, and today we're taking a look at the RTX 2.0 long-range Bluetooth transmitter and receiver. Now, with that said, what this allows you to do is you hook this up and it increases your Bluetooth range up to 160 feet, and that of course can go right through walls, maybe garage doors, windows, everything, so you can actually walk around your yard, probably, as long as you don't have an absolutely ginormous farm for a yard. You can actually walk around and be able to keep streaming your TV, maybe a talk show, maybe your music from Pandora, whatever it is, you should be perfectly set to go. Now, an important part of this is that they have an ultra-fast aptX low latency codec. Now, that is a mouthful, but what it means is there is no lag. There's usually a delay of 2 to 3 seconds when it comes to Bluetooth. You guys know this. If you ever go downstairs and your iPhone is upstairs and you have Bluetooth headphones in or AirPods in, regardless of how high quality those headphones, usually there's a dip in the audio and then it starts to crackle a little bit, and then, you know, your phone is a little bit behind your headphones and it completely distorts the audio. Not with these. First of all, the range is insane, and even if you go out of range for some reason, I don't know, maybe you're driving through your street or something of that sort, 150 feet is pretty far. But with that said, let's say you do lose it, well, it's going to connect right back and you are perfectly set to go. That's what it means by ultra-fast aptX low latency codec. Now, it also has a variety of other features. So the first use, as I just said, you might want to hook this up to your TV and then hook the receiver up to the Bluetooth headphones that you typically use for your TV. But it gets better. You can actually hook up to 2 headphones up to it, so you and your partner can walk around the house and be listening to the same news and be perfectly set to go. But there's a different way to do this as well. You can actually use it, so maybe you want to connect it to a sound bar. Well, all of a sudden, you can actually have it so it's a type of a receiver. Let's say your soundbar doesn't actually have Bluetooth. Well, you can make it so your iPhone connects to the Micus through Bluetooth, and then of course the Micus is hooked directly through the aux port onto your soundbar, and all of a sudden your soundbar can be used as a Bluetooth speaker. How awesome is that? There's also automatic optical pass through for your second soundbar or receiver, so if you only have one optical port, you are set to go in terms of that as well. Alright, so to test the range, a buddy of mine hooked me up at ShopRite, and as you guys can see right here, I'm actually going to be using all of ShopRite to try to see if I can get my headphones to disconnect, and if so, what aisle can it get up to. Now, this is a massive store when it comes to food, and we've all been to maybe a Stop and Shop or ShopRite, so you can kind of assume how much range this has based on that. So I'm just going to walk around and show you guys. Keep an eye on the little purple glowy light. As long as there's signal, it won't turn blue asking for Bluetooth, and as long as it's purple, it basically means that it is connected and we can keep listening to music. So all in all, I managed to get to the very end of ShopRite, where in this case all the ice creams were, and so I am pretty much content. The headphones probably have a range of probably 100 feet in this particular case, which is awesome. However, I was indoors. If you're outdoors, you know, there's the wall in the way and a few other things, so you'll get a little less range, maybe 50, 60, maybe 70 if you push it. You'll see, but all in all, I thought this was a pretty cool way to go ahead and test how much range we can push Bluetooth to get. Now, the best part about these is that you can actually daisy chain several of these together and actually have an optical connection to get multiple channels directly built into one long-range Bluetooth audio stream. Now, obviously, if you're not a massive audiophile, if you don't have some giant home theater setup, that's really pushing it, but it is possible. So if you're looking at this from a business standpoint, or maybe you're working on a really interesting home theater project, then just know that that is possible with this as well. My point is, it is endless what you can do with this. You can hook it up one way, maybe a speaker here, maybe some headphones there, maybe hooked up to your TV, your computer, and the whole point of this is that you can walk around with your headphones that are using Bluetooth, tiny weak Bluetooth, all around your house, all around the yard, and maybe even on different floors of an apartment, should you choose to do that as well. You won't have lip sync issues, so you'll be able to watch your news or stream Pandora in peace, and you are going to have low latency. So of course, as you guys know, you're going to come back, see the TV show just the way it was without any lag whatsoever. So all in all, guys, go ahead and check this out below. The range is awesome. It goes through walls, windows. It can do whatever you need it to do depending on what your home theater looks like, and your home theater doesn't have to be complicated. It could be a simple setup, but if you're looking for a little bit more range, then this is the way to go. Thank you guys for watching. This is going to be me logging off.